I saw Mommy in the bathtub. That is how my 7-year-old son Gabe decided to start the conversation during breakfast. Choking on my eggs, I managed to sputter out, "You saw who in the bathroom?" "Mommy," he giggled, before looking back down at his plate. "Although she told me not to tell you about it." I was shocked. My mind raced, and I thought back to a few months ago. Back in August, my wife died after drowning in the bathtub. She had seizures all throughout her life, with this one ending it. Did he see her there? He couldn't have. He was at school. I remember dropping him off. "So," I said, speaking above the lump that formed in my throat, "what else did she say to you?" "She said she loved me very much and that she couldn't wait to see me soon." "Soon? I thought you said that you saw her." "Well, I heard her talking to me. It came from the little spot where all the water goes away." "The spot where the water goes away, huh?" "Yeah." I checked the microwave clock. 7:35. I ushered Gabe out the door and towards the bus. I promised that we'd talk things through later once he got home from school. In the meantime, I did chores, checked LinkedIn, and finally settled down on the couch and scrolled Reddit. A few hours later, I felt my eyes get heavy. As I drifted off to sleep, a dream materialized. The same dream I've had for the last 6 months. In it, I am walking up the stairs. It always starts there. No getting out of the car, no opening the front door, always the stairs. I call out for my wife, the echo traveling around the house and falling on deaf ears. As the dream always goes, I hear the water running and walk to our shared bathroom. The dream begins its climax as I push open the door as trapped steam billows out. And there she is, my love, my life, her body blue as she rests in the bathtub. I reach for her, as I always do, but this is where the dream changes. What usually unfolds is that I cradle her in my arms and weep. What happened today was different. I was reaching for her when she sat up and grabbed my arm. Her nails dug into the soft flesh of my forearm and she didn't let go. Her purple lips cracked open to reveal a wide smile. Her clouded eyes locked with mine. "He's mine now." I woke up drenched in sweat and breathing heavily. My phone was ringing. The call said that it was coming from my son's school. "Hi?" I mumbled, shaking myself from sleep. "Is something wrong?" "Hello, Mr. Redacted. We've called you today to report that your son has had an accident at school and we need you to come pick him up." "Oh, The call ended. "Hello?" Wow. Okay. A little rude. Mental reminder to notice someone about that. I drove out to Gabe's school. It was a little brick building outside of the major city. A fence-lined cow pasture followed the road for most of the way. Gabe and the principal stood in front of the double doors leading into the school, and after a brief conversation with the principal, I loaded Gabe into the back seat. "So, Champ, I heard you had an accident at school. Could you tell me what happened?" He shuffled around in his car seat before answering. "Mommy found out that I told you." "Well, why is that a bad thing?" "She said she'd have to hurt you." The clock struck 8:30. I picked up Gabe and brought him over to bed. I tucked him in. I kissed him goodnight. "Good night, Gabe." "Sweet dreams," I cooed. "Good night," he replied, already drifting off to sleep. I turned off the overhead light and flicked on his nightlight. It was one of those standard ones that had stars that spun across the room. After closing the door, I silently made my way to the bathroom. I hadn't checked it since Gabe told me about what he saw. In the light of the hallway lamp, I could make out a figure sitting in the bathtub behind the shower curtain. A figure with straight, long hair. Oh, what the fuck? I brought my hand and brushed it against the curtain. Shakily, I grabbed the curtain and flung it open. Nothing. There was nothing in the tub, other than a few bath toys and a bottle of 2-in-1. I sighed in relief. Then I heard it. A whisper, almost inaudible, yet clear enough to hear 2 words. Come closer. Leaning into the tub, I inched towards the drain. The whispers got louder. I lifted the little cap and peeked inside. Inside were 2 eyes and a row of razor-sharp teeth. Its clouded eyes locked with mine, and it began speaking. It spoke in the voice of my wife. It told me things, horrible things, for a very long time. It told me to hurt people, to hurt Gabe, to hurt myself. Even after leaving the bathroom, I could still hear it. I locked the bathroom door after leaving, but I'm not sure that'll hold it. In fact, I can hear it shuffling in the bathroom right about now. That thing's not my wife, right?